So before we get started in this module, let's follow up on a few ideas. What preconceptions do you have about marketing that has prevented you from taking action in the past? Now, these are the beliefs that you have formed over the years, and the majority of these beliefs have probably come from external sources. Sources like your family, your friends, or your overall environment. Also, what ideas do you have about marketing? What are your ideas if you're just starting out? Do you know what marketing is? Do you know and understand any concepts about marketing? What assumptions do you have about marketing in your marketing strategy? Your assumptions may be wrong, or they could be correct, but challenge them and assert the opposite of what you assume. Is one of your assumptions that marketing is hard? Try asserting that marketing is easy. Try it and see if it creates a tiny shift in the way you feel about it. Now, I don't want to get all metaphysical and stuff, but the way that you frame something has a lot of influence on the way you perceive it. So by simply saying that marketing is easy, just may give you enough of a mind shift to change your perspective on it. Try it and see if it works. And assert the opposite of whatever your negative beliefs are about marketing. Marketing isn't some esoteric function of your business. It's a creative venture, and you can make it however you want, and it's really unique to every business. Now, although there are some shared strategies within industries. Now, you'll find many photographers doing the same things, sometimes in the same way, and quite often in different and creative, unique ways. Same strategies and different tactics. So we'll get into that later. But you need a proper foundation to build upon. Once you have that foundation, you can make it fit your business however you feel is best. You'll have all the information you need to formulate your own campaigns. And I'm here to help you build that foundation so that you can start achieving results with your marketing. Just be aware that any successful marketing strategy or campaign really takes time in order for it to be successful. You won't get results overnight, so you shouldn't expect to have customers knocking down your door the very next day after a rollout. Now, I'm not saying it couldn't happen, just that it probably won't. So have the expectation that it will take time to develop an effective marketing campaign. Now, even some of the very best and most experienced marketers still need to feel their way around and through a market or a business before they can find an effective strategy. So expect that you will know at least a dozen ways that don't work before you find one that does. Now, even if you try to copy another photographer's successful marketing, doesn't necessarily mean that it'll work for you. Different customers, different areas, and different products. They all make different markets, and that doesn't necessarily mean that different markets will respond the same way, even if they are in the same industry. So let's talk about authenticity. Authenticity is defined as the quality of a person's character that is genuine and leads to trustworthiness. Most businesses lack authenticity because they put too much emphasis on competition for competition's sake. There are a lot of people trying to sell out there without providing much, if any, value. So what happens is that the quality suffers. The quality of the product, the quality of the service, and the quality of the relationships. As a business, you don't start with trust. You have to earn it. Consumers in general have become suspicious of marketers and marketing in general. So we have an obstacle to overcome from the very beginning. If you approach your market with authenticity, you can quickly overcome that obstacle. So authenticity is about showing vulnerability. And don't confuse vulnerability with weakness. It's not. Vulnerability is just the quality of openness or being open with others. And when you show vulnerability, you're showing that you have confidence and courage. And that's a positive trait when working with potential customers. So authenticity is crucial in the new marketplace. People now want to do business only with the people that they feel they can trust. Bad experiences with the business can now instantly be put on the internet and be shared with the entire world, like you can see with Facebook and Yelp and other forms of social media. And now that people pretty much begin their purchase on the internet, they still often start out on review sites just to filter out the bad businesses. So the paradox here is that they trust people who they've never met to guide them through their purchase decisions. But it's not always right, but it is the reality of the situation. And that's where authenticity will give you an advantage, because transparency is not an option anymore. It's a requirement.